Alright, yes, this is going to be another race video, and you know, I think I shot away a few of my subscribers in the past week or so because they didn't want to hear about race or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Nothing I can do about that. Anyway, I guess one thing I haven't really talked about a lot on here is I know, for the most part, I know I've said that more times than not, biracials are going to be accepted in the black community more than they are the white community. And you know, while I believe that is true, like that has personally, it's been my experience most of my life. But you know, maybe I've been blind to the fact that a lot of black folks don't like biracial people. And you know, before I go any further, it's just like this past week alone, I know I haven't been making many videos in you know, the past week or two, but in this past week alone, I've gotten more nasty, vicious, racist emails, comments on here than I have in a long time, man. It's and most of these comments that I get go towards my black women flaunting white men video, and you know, a lot of times when I discuss black women in my videos, those tend to be the videos that get the most hate in them. You know, some of these comments have been so vicious that I had to erase them and block the person who sent them. But you know, with that said, I think I have been blind because I'm realizing, and yes, I don't know everything, but I'm realizing that a lot of black folks just don't like biracial people, no matter how pro-black you are, man. It's like I've discussed, or you know, met a lot of people on YouTube, black, white, and biracial, and I honestly think I'm the most pro-black biracial person on YouTube that I've seen to date that does videos. You know, I think I'm the most pro-black biracial person on this website, man. And you know, if somebody like me would get these hateful comments from black people, I have gotten a lot of hateful comments from black people, it just leads me to believe that a lot of black people don't like biracial people, man. And I know a lot of biracials do have this superiority complex to them. You know, and when I say superiority complex, I'm mainly talking about how a lot of them, not just the way they carry themselves, but the way the things a lot of them say, man. You know, like a lot of biracials will say they have more anti-black things to say than they do pro-black things to say, man. And you know, like I say in most of my videos, like since I was a kid, I've always been you know, pro-black, man. That's just because that's just you know, been my surroundings. You know, especially through middle school and high school growing up, those were the years that I learned the most about myself, and that's how I was formed, man. I was formed that way. You know, and it's like I can honestly say it's been astounding to see some of the comments that I get on here from people, black people. You know, impersonators or not, it's been insane. Some of these comments have just like gone over my head like this. I'm just like, holy shit, man. But you know, I think I can't honestly say that black or that biracial folks are not liked because we have half white in us. I can't say that's the reason why, because I don't know the reason why. My guess would be maybe because a lot of biracial people distance themselves from their black side. I've seen that a lot, and I don't think it's done intentionally. A lot of times, I just think that that's how a lot of biracials grew up, man. I think a lot of them grew up without black folks around, or they had a parent that was absent. With that said, I can't really use that as an excuse because, you know, I grew up in an all-white house, man. I mean, my sister and I grew up in an all-white house. It was my mother and my stepdad. I mean, we grew up that way. And I always knew, and still know to this day, who I am and where I come from. And my ancestors, I know where they come from. I'm also very knowledgeable of what it's like out there. Yeah, I'm knowledgeable of. I'm a very observant person, and I think that's one gift I was blessed with, is that I'm a very knowledgeable person, man. And I understand how the world works. You know, so yeah, I don't even really know what I'm going to title this video, but I just wanted to put that out there because it's just something I've kind of had to step back and look at, not just because of the comments I've been getting, but just because, you know, of the way a lot of biracials are, man. So, I mean, let me know what you think. Some feedback if you got any. If you don't, you don't. Later.